I am Senior Amie Bakar. I am the Social Development Specialist at the Sierra Leone Free Education Project.
Why are various people gathered here in McKinney today?
We're here in McKinney to conduct a workshop on the grievance redress mechanism. The grievance redress mechanism basically it's an avenue for individuals or institutions that have complaints against the Sierra Leone Free Education Project, an avenue for them to voice their complaints and to have individuals or a system in place to address these complaints.
How long has it been in operation?
We actually formed the grievance redress committees for the district level in September of 2021. We're here now to do a refresher for them to go and conduct a training for the local mediating committees. The local mediating committees will comprise of local stakeholders, including the chief, women's representative, children's representative, or youth representative, civil society organizations, and maybe the councillor as well will be involved at the local mediating committee level.
How efficient have the committee members have been over the years?
In the past few months, we've been able to resolve a lot of questions with ranging from problems that happen within the school community, like problems within principals and SMC members. The committee has been able to address issues like that. For issues regarding the quality of material that is being used in construction of schools, the committees have been able to address several issues over the past few months. So we want to cascade that not just at district level, but we want to go down into the communities at ward level, form committees there as well, because members who are at the district level will not be present everywhere at every time. But people who are around the various schools communities could be able to pick up issues that arise before we escalate them to another level.
So, who are expected to be in the committees?
The committee comprises of 18 MDAs, including Ministry of Basic and MBSSC, including TSC, EPA, Anti-Corruption, Social Welfare, Ministry of Labour, Ministry of Environment, including NGOs, and also like Rainbow Center, for example, Save the Children, in various NGOs that are working within the education sector. Children's Forum Network as well is part of the committee, and even Sierra Leone Police as well.
Overall, what's the total number of people you've engaged today?
Today we are engaging 60 persons for the Northern Region, coming from Tonkolili, Bombali, Koinadugu, and Falaba.
Is the number cutting across all regions? I understood you've also engaged other regions.
Yes, we have finished the Eastern region. We've finished the Southern region. Now we're in the North. The next place is the Northwest, and then we go to the Western area, rural and urban.
The issue of trust is a concern for community people, especially when several other people over the years have been seeking for data, and the implementation level and the redress mechanism have been grossly low. How efficient do you think this movement from the Free Education Secretariat will definitely hit dividend?
Well, one of the main principles of the GRM is transparency. And that's a core part of this particular training, that issue of integrity amongst members of the GRM. We want to ensure that the community feels safe and comfortable bringing their complaints to them. We want to ensure that there is speed and proportionality in addressing these issues, because along the way, issues could die if you don't address them speedily. So we really want to instill that in them. And it's not just this training, but we are hoping that the government of Sierra Leone employed people who have certain integrity in them, and we want to see that come to life. And we have been seeing it come to light actually through the various engagements in other districts.
Just so you expand on what you mentioned earlier in the presentation inside the hall regarding the various categories of level of cases you handle, can you share that?
We handle 9. We have the 9 categories. There's a category that deals with land acquisition, complaints regarding safeguards issues. That's category 1. Category 2, that has to do with policies. Category 3, that has to do with misuse of funds. Category 4, that has to do with misuse of power, for example. There's another category that has to do with suggestions, like if you have a suggestion for the projects to improve our own outcomes, our own implementation outcomes, you could make a suggestion and that will be recorded under category 8. And if you just want to appreciate the free education project, say because the free education project has come, so many children in our community are actually learning more, or it has improved learning outcomes for our community, for example, you want to just appreciate us, you could do that under category 9. Category 6, issues that have to do with misuse of power. Category 7 is a category that we do not usually want to enact. These are issues that go beyond human understanding. Like, for example, the COVID-19 that disturbed education all across the nation. So these are categories, we usually call them force majeure, things that are beyond our own control, forces of nature that we cannot really control, like, let's say, flooding of some sorts. That type of complaint we record under category 7.
By the way, how do people report?
So people could either report through, you could call 8060, that's a toll-free line that you can use on any network, or you can make a complaint at complaints@education.gov.sl, or you can do it via the MBSSE website. There's a portal there. You'll see, do you have a complaint? You click on that and it takes you straight to the platform where you can make your complaints through a website. Not just that, you can do it in person. Like, for example, we are training personnel here who would be responsible for addressing grievances. So you could actually meet these individuals, or you could meet the committee and make your complaints verbally, or you could go to the Secretariat and make your complaint verbally, or you could do a written complaint. We're going to have suggestion boxes in key places around in key places including hospitals and banks, and key places like hospitals and banks.
Right, any last word?
I want the community members, I want people to feel free to use the grievance redress mechanism. I want to assure the people of Sierra Leone that we really want to make a difference. We really want to ensure that our implementation is as transparent as possible. Everybody should feel free to use the GRM. You coming to complain about an issue would not be an avenue for you to be victimized or your child to be victimized. Please bring your complaints to us. Anything you feel that is going wrong, that could improve our own implementation impacts, please bring it forward.
Right. Thank you very much for talking to us.